Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm TKA Brew. We're jumping into Colt's beginner guide, so stay tuned. Colt is a mid-range brawler that you receive at 60 trophies from Trophy Road. Colt fires a volley of 6 shots from his revolvers, firing in a straight line for 8.67 tiles in length. Colt can only hit one object at a time. Each of Colt's bullets does 300 damage at level 1 and 420 damage at level 10. Colt's max damage is 2,520 if you can land all the bullets. Colt reloads his gun every 1.6 seconds, and Colt's health starts at 2,800 at level 1 and goes up to 3,920 at level 10. Colt's movement speed is 720. Colt Super is very powerful. It shoots out 12 bullets from his gun that can overpenetrate, break down walls, and shoot through brawlers. It can shoot up to 11 tiles in length. Every bullet does 300 damage at level 1 and 420 damage at level 10 for a max damage of 5,040. Colt's star power, Slick Boots, gives him a boost of 60 movement speed and gives him the 4th fastest movement speed in the game at 780, falling behind Crow, Mortis, and Leon at 820. Colt is one of the few brawlers that can do very well across multiple game modes. With his high damage, his ability to deal with long-range brawlers with some good dodging, and he can shred through tanks extremely well. The big downside to him, as you could tell, was his health. His health is very low, meaning he needs to stay back and can't push towards the enemies and needs to keep a good length. He's a great addition to any team that you are going to bring in. So let's cover all the game modes. Up first is Gem Grab. In Gem Grab, Colt is very good as a support brawler. With his low health, this means he can't play aggro and he can't play Gem Carrier because he's too easy to take down. Make sure you're using him on the side wall, shooting in and supporting your Gem Carrier. Heist is the game mode that Colt excels in. With his high damage and his ability to break down walls is amazing to have inside of Heist. His wall breaking ability clears out the front of the enemy team safe, allowing other brawlers to get easy passage to that. He can also defend your safe really well against tanks because he can shred them very easily. He's a good support character to take up the field to protect your other brawlers as well, and taking pot shots at the safe with his high damage definitely helps you out in Heist. Bounty, he is an average brawler because right now Bounty is dominated by long-range brawlers. He is a medium-range brawler, which means he needs to be able to dodge to make sure he can keep up with the longer-range brawlers. If the enemy team brings a tank in, he can obviously take them out very easily, and with his ability to take down walls, he can remove hiding spots for tanks, throwers, and the enemy team's snipers. In Brawl Ball, Colt is very excellent and is probably his second best game mode. With his super ability to take out barriers and his main attack able to shred tanks, he is a must-have inside of Brawl Ball. Make sure Colt is clearing out the enemy goal on the goal line from their boxes and the boxes in front of it, so it's a lot easier to score. If you want to do extra damage, make sure you're hitting an enemy team brawler while you're taking out those boxes, and make sure Colt is focusing on the tanks because tanks do, not want to say dominate Brawl Ball, but each team normally brings a tank in and he should be focusing on them. In Showdown, Colt is okay. He's not great at Showdown, but make sure if you're going to bring him into Showdown that you're always checking the bushes, that you're not getting too close to anybody. Make sure you're grabbing those power-ups, because if the more power-ups he gets, the way stronger he gets, because he is one of the more stronger brawlers in the game for damage. But in Duo Showdown is probably where you want to take him. Make sure you bring in a buddy that is a tank or someone that's a lot closer range, so Colt can deal with the people shooting far away, and the tank can protect the Colt, and they work quite well together. Colt does not excel in big game. He does a lot of damage and his super is really strong, but because he shoots in a straight line, it's very hard for him to hit multiple brawlers at once. If you're going to bring him in, you're going to want to play him as the hunter, but because it's random, you're not guaranteed to always be the hunter, so why take the risk and waste your tickets on big game? But Robo Rumble is where he does shine. Colt's ability to chain his supers is amazing. If you can get the robots to line up, he can line up his supers one after another, shredding through many robots. So if you're going to take Colt into any of these 2-ticket events, I would suggest Robo Rumble. Finally, my top 6 tips for Colt. Number 1, learn to dodge. If you're not going to dodge, you're going to be in a lot of trouble because you need to heal, you need to dodge, and you need to keep his health up because he has such a little health. Number 2, leading your shots. If you want to hit most of your shots, make sure you're aiming in front of the brawler you're attacking and let them walk into your shots. If you want to take this one step further, if you walk parallel to where they're moving and shooting in front of them, you'll have a chance to land almost 100% of your shots. So make sure you're always leading the person and predicting where they're moving. Number 3, never use quick fire with Colt unless you're basically standing on top of the other brawler. Number 4, wall breaking is key in quite a few different game modes, and Colt can do this with the best of them. His super can shoot through the walls, and even hit other brawlers standing behind them. But make sure you don't bring down your own walls while you're trying to do this, because you need those for protection. Number 5, if you're going to be trophy pushing him, take him into Heist, take him into Brawl Ball for sure, and Gem Grab is okay for him as well. Finally, number 6, avoid maps that don't have open lanes to shoot at. Like I said, he's not so good at close range, very good at medium to more longer range-ish, so make sure you're taking them into more open maps. Should wrap it up for my beginner's guide to Colt. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. I'll be doing a lot more beginner's guides. In fact, I'll be doing beginner's guides for every single brawler inside of Brawl Stars, so you don't want to miss that. So make sure you subscribe and click that notification bell. If you guys have any questions, comments, or things you want to see me do in the future inside these videos, you can always leave those in the comments down below. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.